If you want to be a cop, then you got to get in shape. Gotta jump a 6-foot wall, gotta swim a giant lake, gotta run for 15 miles, gotta make it through the maze, gotta be like Superman, you gotta be strong and brave. Shape it up, shape it up, shape it up.
Let's go, boys.
Shape it up, shape it up, hope it's up. Shape it up, shape it up, shape it up, hope it's cold. Shape it up, shape it up, shape it up, hope it's cold. If you want to be a cop and wear the uniform, proudly display the badge and help your fellow man, then you gotta stand up straight. You can't look like a mess. Remember, one of you represents all of us.
Hey guys, I'm Tim.
Dan.
VHShit-Bits. We're trying something new here. We're just gonna talk about VHS shit. Hopefully it's entertaining. But there's a bunch of topics we can talk about, and we'll maybe put one of these up every week.
Yeah.
So, first off.
Yeah, first topic. I am pissed as fuck. I'm sure everyone knows about this Mondo Video bullshit that just happened. This VHS comeback shit. I am pissed about this for many reasons. At first I was excited. I
heard about it like a month ago.
Yeah, and
when they announced it the first time.
On ghoulbasement.com, check that shit out. Dude, that's the best blog by far.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I heard about it way back then, and like I've been just like researching it, trying to figure out how to buy it forever now, and like then kept getting closer and closer to the day that they were supposedly releasing it. Like I had my fucking phone set to the 10th of May because that's when the DVD comes out.
And then a bunch of people started telling me about it. Like first there were like a couple people at school last week, finals week. A couple people in my film class just told me about it, and I was like, oh well, yeah, I heard about that a while ago. I'm surprised you know about this since you don't care about VHS.
Yeah.
And then you know I saw that there was an article about it posted on Slash Film, which is like a huge movie blog, and then one of my film professors posted that article on my Facebook, and he doesn't collect VHS. Like he kind of likes some movies that like that, but he doesn't collect VHS, so he wouldn't just know about it inherently. So it was like, oh boy, this is like everybody knows about this now, like
yeah.
Even if you're just slightly interested in movies.
And like while I was searching online, like through Tumblr and shit, I saw somebody posted it like complaining about it, like a non-VHS collector, and if it like gets to that point where like there's people that know about it that like don't know anything about VHS and think VHS are worthless, then like you know it's way too popular, and and like they advertised that they were only putting out 100 copies.
This is Sledgehammer, by the way. I don't know if we actually said that.
Yeah, Sledgehammer.
Which is a really rare shot-on-video horror movie. And in the press release on Mondo's website, they were talking about how, oh, well, this has been like a really rare VHS. People have had a hard time finding it, so like this is like to help people out. When you only print 100 of them, then that's not making it less rare. That's making it more rare, and it's making the original VHS harder to find. It's bullshit.
It's confusing the marketplace. Like, then you got imitation copies of a movie going for triple or at least double what they were going for, which was $27 after shipping. And like that's pushing the price for a real one. Say a real one pops up on eBay, and there's 3 fake ones. The 3 fake ones are going for $80 a piece. Now the real one, whatever price it normally went for, like I haven't seen it online in forever. Like there's not even an Amazon Marketplace listing for it, but whatever the regular price is, like that's going to skyrocket because, like, oh, I could get an imitation one or I could get a real one. People are going to be like, this is the real deal, like first printing and shit. So. But
there's more of the real one than there are of the imitation one.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely more than 100 prints of that.
Yeah.
So it's just stupid. And then what happened was Dan wanted to get a copy, so yeah.
Yeah, I just kept waiting. I had my phone set with fucking alarms and shit for like each day I thought it was going to be released. Finally, they were like, alright, Wednesday it's coming out. At some random time on Wednesday is what they said exactly, which is complete bullshit.
Wasn't it just at midnight?
No, it wasn't at midnight, and so I fucking was already pissed.
Stupid.
Then, like, they made me nervous because they were having some Alamo Drafthouse screening, which is great. Like, screen a fucking shot-on-video horror movie in the theater. That's amazing. But fucking, they were selling some of their 100 copies there. Then I saw a tweet that 180 people were at this screening, and it was sold out. Which, well, there's only 100 copies of this movie. 180 went to see it. I'm sure most of the copies got sold, especially if they were letting people buy more than one. Like, obviously.
They were.
Well, I mean,
that's probably not.
Well, I know for a fact people bought them to sell them, since there's some up on eBay minutes after they went out of print or whatever. But so yeah, at night. Then I stayed up until 7 a.m. in the morning, like, because he was like, it'll be up later this morning. Whoever like runs the Twitter. Saw that fucking bullshit. I was like, alright, later this morning. Well, I'll stay up as late as I can. Then I did that, still not up for some reason, which is fucking horseshit. But they had a picture on their site that, like, you could just hover over and the picture would get bigger, but you couldn't click on it, which was annoying the fuck out of me, since then, like, oh, I had to fucking hover over it every time I went by it just to make sure you couldn't click on it. Then I set my alarm, I made my phone ring, like, if I got a text, and I had their tweets go to my phone as text, just so I could see. Then I get it. It's around 12 a.m., which is 12 hours after it should have gone up. It should have gone up at midnight, when, like, the actual people that wanted the movie were waiting for it. I know more than one person was waiting for it at midnight. So then that happened. Then I was fumbling around for a credit card. Almost instantly, I already had got an account on there a while ago, but I needed to get my credit card number in. Got that in, and like immediately it said less than 10 copies were available the very minute it was put up, which is the most like ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, nobody's gonna get it. There's gonna be like 5 people that get it, and like it's just like luck, basically. Like, it could have just been anyone getting it. So I put it in, sold out. Of course, when I go through, I was furious. Like, I was just looking like how am I gonna get a copy of this? Immediately went to eBay. Immediately there's listings up there, put in a bid, and then soon throughout the day I was like, well, I'm never going to win this, but who knows, like, I might as well bid. Now, like, last time I checked it was at $71, and that was hours ago. So, fuck that. Mondo Video, like, yeah, alright, 100 more people are going to get this movie, but you're going to fucking ruin collecting VHS because you're flooding the market. If more people than just Mondo Video started doing this, like, VHS collection would be almost impossible.
Fuck Mondo in general. They're fucking like 400 print run posters that they charge like $40 or $50 for.
Yeah,
fuck you.
They do good shit.
Like, I liked the Nightmare on Elm Street poster, was fucking awesome, and like the Star Wars trilogy they did was great. But
the
like,
Thing poster was really good.
but
they make it too limited, and it just makes it so that the fucking like collectability or whatever. And like the
it's
resale
all about
price.
some sort of bullshit like elite collectability as opposed to just selling cool posters or selling cool shit.
And like, okay, yeah, now a reprint, which isn't identical because there's stupid ass logos on the side of a VHS, is now there's only 100 copies available, so now it's at least 5 times rarer than the regular one, which makes it so that collectors have to get 2 different editions of a movie because now there's 2 different VHS editions. There was already a beta edition of the Sledgehammer clamshell, which is nice. I know the dude on Ghoul Basement has that, which is amazing. But yeah, so it just makes it like insane. Like, I don't know who came up with the idea. Like, obviously they like VHS and their heart was probably in the right place or whatever, but it's just stupid. Hopefully they read some of like the negative feedback on this. Like, even if I would have got one, I would have been bitching. Yeah, like, alright, we're whining about it because we didn't get one, but it's a stupid, like, it's fucked up. The second I saw one go up on eBay, like, seconds afterwards, that's when I realized, like, this is bullshit. Like, just fucking money-hungry idiots grab these, and, like, people that don't even collect VHS. Like, I saw some scum on their site that just are all over Mondo's dick, like, oh, I love everything you guys do, waiting second, like, instantly bought them. Like, probably never heard of the movie before, don't collect VHS. They're just like, huh, a VHS with like cool cover art, and for a movie that Mondo says you should like, fuck that shit.
Fuck that fanboy bullshit. Fuck Mondo. Scum bullshit.
Next topic, we bought some shit.
We went to Wheezy's Cove. Dan's been there a few times now.
It's the king place.
I haven't been there yet. The place is certainly amazing, although Dan had kind of sucked it dry.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as impressive as I was hoping, but...
We also went back to the classic Treasures Galore, which sucked, but we got a couple titles there.
A couple things, yeah.
We'll go through, show some shit off, just talk about what we got, some decent stuff. I'll start by showing this. I got another Warner Brothers horror clamshell. Love these. Wolfman. Really good condition, obviously. These always seem like they're in the best condition, so that's nice. But yeah, that's cool. Add another one to mine.
Let's see, what did I get here? Oh, I got Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, starring Bruce Leong. Great Bruceploitation. It even says, this film is dedicated to the millions who loved Bruce Lee. And this is actually part of a, apparently some sort of martial arts kung fu VHS series called Facing All Death.
Yeah.
And we also got another one of those called Empire of the Dragon, which also looks amazing. So
I snagged this. Spaced Invaders.
Oh.
This movie looks terrible. They're hip, they're hilarious. The costumes on the back, I'm sure just type in this movie and you'll see how fucking terrible they look. Pretty funny though.
I got a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers tape. Not super rare or anything, but it's fun. This is a VHS exclusive. It was never on TV. I think this is The Good, the Bad, and the Stupid, The Misadventures of Bulk and Skull. If I recall, I think I've seen this, and it's just a clip show of Bulk and Skull moments, but with like some framing stuff that was never on the show, so that's cool.
Yeah. This movie looked weird, so I just snagged it. It's Warner Brothers home video, but it's called In a Shallow Grave, and I was like, oh, well, maybe this is some horror-related thing. Then I look, it's like a zombie on the cover, so obviously I had to snag it, but I don't know too much about it. Looks good, though. Good to find some shit.
Got Dino Riders, the Dino Riders Adventure Volume 1. This is put out by Tyco, the toy company, and it says the running time is 27 minutes including Tyco commercials, which would be the whole thing, actually, but harness the power of dinosaurs.
That's hilarious. I got Fantastic Dinosaurs of the movies to add to our Godzilla collection, I guess. It's got clips from Gorgo, Rodan, Godzilla, and more. Just another thing, kind of like Hollywood Dinosaurs, I'm guessing. 75 minutes though, so it's really long and nice. We
got Skeleton Warriors, Flesh and Bone. This is just some terrible looking He-Man ripoff from the mid-90s. Although it says in the back that it's in the tradition of X-Men. Yeah, no. Nice try. Chris Claremont is spinning in his non-existent grave. He's still alive.
Snag this. I just heard about this the other day, called The Fan. It looks basically like The Godfather. The cover's almost identical, but and it's in a cut box too. Paramount Home Video released this. I bought this mostly because I heard it's a slasher, actually, and I kind of want to see it just because it doesn't look like a slasher. So
got Critters 4, which this is the only Critters we didn't have, so obviously need to get that.
That's king. I got this. This has a great cover. Dark Before Dawn. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but Vestron, I bought it just based on the cover. Got a nice bloody hand reaching on some barbed wire. Pretty cool.
Got this Vestron video, Beat Street, which is the unofficial third entry in the Breakin' franchise after Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, which I love
the Breakin' movies. I've seen all of these. I watched them all on TV when I was a kid. Stunning. So, yeah.
Grab this sexploitation. Well, I don't know if it's sexploitation, but it's fucking definitely got some tips in it called Private School for Girls. Huh? It's pretty cool.
Got another copy of Frank Hanley's Brain Damage, much better condition, resealed than the one we already had. So
yeah, that's good. Snag Teen Wolf 2. Good cover, pretty funny. I don't know. Personal thing.
Got Beverly Hills Teens, fully animated. This looks like it's an animated version of Beverly Hills 90210. At first I thought it was just a ripoff, but it's actually Beverly Hills 90210, which is hilarious. So definitely can't wait to watch this. So
yeah, looks good. I snagged Alien from LA. I don't know much about it, but it's a Canon Media release, and it looks like it was from fucking buybacks before, which is weird, but whatever.
We got a copy, promo copy of Switchblade Sisters. This is the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, different cover.
So. Different cover than the DVD, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing. Then this, Tim actually found this on Cinema Group Home Video called Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Like, look at that guy.
But I can't tell, like, what I know it's martial arts for sure, because it says on the side, but it kind of looks horror influenced.
Oh, Yuan Wu Ping directed this.
Yeah.
So that, he's like a great Hong Kong
nice.
martial arts director.
Well, I snagged this, Killing Cars. Hopefully it's a killer car movie. I have no clue. Good cover, Vedmark Entertainment, so that's pretty cool. Good title.
We got the Magic Billabong.
Yeah, on.
I don't even.
This.
What is this?
It says Video Selection Australia.
But there's a Vestron video. Isn't that the Vestron?
No, that's a company that ripped Vestron off. It looks like a division of Village Roadshow Corporation Limited, but it's in the weirdest clamshell I've ever seen. Like, this is like just so weird. At first I thought it was cut, but yeah, it says join Kooky and the Gum Nut Babies for songs, magic, games, and lots of educational fun for young children. And it's got some weird ape thing with a fucking baseball glove on his hand. I don't know what that's about, but should be funny. It's like got some koalas and kangaroos and shit. And last, we got this Sybil Danning Wings Hauser combination. That's always good.
Wings Hauser is our boy, so
yeah, called LA Bounty. So
nice.
That looks pretty good. Pretty bad, but pretty good at the same time.
Sybil Danning looks hilarious in the back there.
Yeah, got a huge gun. Only she could handle, I guess.
Definitely, it was a pretty cool place, but it seems like they restock their VHS pretty often.
Yeah.
So hopefully in a couple months we can go back there and we'll get a whole bunch of new good shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Wheezy's Cove.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a contest, or sort of contest, that we're going to start running here. We want you to send us your shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Ideally, if you, when you were a kid or something like that, shot your own like movie on VHS, like on a camcorder, and put it onto, then we want to see it, we want to review it, and tell you how fucking terrible it is.
Yeah.
That's
you want to see your shit trashed by us?
Yeah.
Obviously you do.
Don't be a bitch. We're just gonna make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
For making something terrible when you were 8 years old. Or if it was good, we'll say it's good. Because we're honest.
Yeah, we don't lie about shit like that. We have one dude.
We got one guy sent us something already, which we're excited about. We also have a friend of ours.
A donation from a friend of ours old movie.
Yeah, it's a complicated situation. We'll explain it in the review. But essentially what we're going to do is we want to review these. We might do a video. We're not sure yet. That's a good possibility, though, just because nobody's seen these movies, so they might want to be able to see scenes from them.
Yeah, so we might put some scenes up and shit.
So this might be like the first video review we ever do. But we kind of want to make this like an annual thing, so like we want to do like probably around 5 of them.
Yeah.
And anybody that we do decide to review the thing, I mean, we'll eventually review everybody that sends them in, so if we get more than 5, like, we'll save the other ones for, like, next year or something.
Yeah, but we're going to pick the best one.
The best one.
All the ones that we get each time.
And the prize is this. You'll obviously get your movie reviewed. So you can tell all your friends, like, you'll get a shout out if you're still making films or whatever. We'll post like a link to your...
Or your Tumblr, Twitter, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. And then also you're going to get a personalized VHS from our collection. So we're not going to elaborate too much on what that means, but essentially you'll get a tape that we own now, and we're going to do something to it to make it a unique version of that tape, a VHShitfest edition of that tape. So
might do some cool things, but yeah, like you don't have to have made the movie or anything. Like you could have just been in it, have a copy of
you could have been in it, or it doesn't even have to be a movie necessarily. If you
a music video,
it could be a music video. It could be like if you want to like really lay yourself bare. It could be like home movies from when you were like 12, where you're just acting like the biggest dipshit ever. And that's fine. The only rules are, I think, nothing over like 40 minutes or around there.
It can be over, like if it's a feature.
If it's a feature, then fine. But like I don't want don't send us in a bunch of stuff. Just one entry per person, I think.
No, just send us in anything. No limitations at all.
Really?
Like, yeah, we'll take anything.
Okay. No rules. Whatever. Send it to the address that's going to appear on the screen right now, and also it's on our page.
Yeah, and hopefully we get a lot of submissions for this, and like.
I mean, if we don't, well, we already have one at least, so whatever.
Two.
We have two at least, so we'll still do it. But send us your shit. We want it. We want to just make you feel like the worst you could possibly feel,
or the best,
It depends.
And also, like the
submissions,
the submissions we already have both have covers, so you got a lot to live up to. There'll be no like fan favorites or anything, just because we know the people that sent us other things. Like it doesn't matter. Like we're actually going to pick the very best. In fact, the one we know
it's based entirely
is terrible.
Yeah, it's based entirely on the movies themselves, but it'll be really cool if you made like cover art, maybe included some bonus stuff, like maybe you can record an intro for it now.
That would be king.
That'd be really cool.
That's actually the stuff I like to see.
Make it fun. Make it like a really cool like VHS tape. Like put like like extra stuff on there. That's one of the cool things about VHS is that like you just kind of watch it and you don't know what's coming next.
Yeah.
So
and how much does it cost to ship a VHS? Not a lot. And
it costs like $2 or $3.
That's like $5 promotion. That's like $5 promotion max for a promotion of your shit. And
so like we have almost 4,000 followers.
Yeah. And if you want to include any bonus things, other movies that you want to see us review or anything, that'd be nice too.
Send us your other VHS, your regular VHS, like this sort of thing.
Yeah, you're already sending us something, so you might as well include a few extra bonuses. You know what I'm saying?
But the winner again gets a personalized VHS from us,
and maybe something else.
Maybe some other stuff that we won't talk about now, but and also gets their movie reviewed by us. Maybe a video. I'm not promising that right now, but
yeah, maybe a video, maybe like a series of short reviews, maybe one long post, whatever.
Yeah, we'll decide. But I'd say we should get all entries by June 30th.
Okay. Yeah,
but June 30th, that's the deadline. So we'll do this sometime in July. Yeah. So if any entry that we get by June 30th is eligible, and we're going to review everything eventually. So.
And any that we get after that is fine too. We'll do it next time. So.
Yeah. So.
And if somebody that you know doesn't have a Tumblr but does have movies on VHS,
let them know about it. Yeah.
We particularly like horror movies too, but it can be anything too. So.
Like I don't care if it's your friends fucking sitting around talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Just anything is fine.
And if you want any specific information included with your shit, like send us like who directed it, who made it, like just send us all that shit too, obviously. But
send us your shit. We want to review your shit.
Yeah.
So
we're still asking for other people's shit, real movies like Killing Cars.
Yeah, we also
want
an extra copy of that. We'd love 10 copies of that.
But we also want your movies now. So hit us up with that shit.
Hit us up with that. Send us your regular VHS. I don't know why people haven't been sending us VHS lately. It's bullshit. We want it.
Yeah. Actually, recently I've gotten a decent amount of people sending us VHS, and I've loved them all to death. Now they're dead. So if you want to die, send us some fucking VHS, because that's king. All those people are kings. Even the girls that are sending us VHS are fucking G's.
Yeah, they're straight kings. This is for the G's, and this is for the hustlers.
Yeah. So keep shitting. Keep listening to fucking Dre. Dre and Snoop are the king. 90s Dre and Snoop. That's what's up. Straight G's. Get off Tumblr and listen to some real music, bitches.
Listen to some fucking Doggy Style.
Yeah, Chronic. Done.
2001.
And forever.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. Freeze. At ease. Now let me drop some more of them keys. It's 199 Trace, so let me just play. It's Snoop Dogg, I'm on the mic, I'm back with Dr. Dre.